Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions, unsure of what your true purpose is in life? Do you wake up every day wondering if there's something more meaningful waiting for you out there? Maybe you've spent years pursuing a career, building relationships, and achieving goals, but still feel an emptiness that you can't quite explain. What if the answer lies not in what you achieve, but in understanding who you truly are? These are questions many of us face. Life moves fast, and in the midst of all the distractions and responsibilities, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. Imagine if you could find clarity, focus, and a sense of purpose that guides everything you do. What would your life look like if you could wake up every morning with the confidence that you're on the right path? That's exactly what we're here to explore today. How to discover your true purpose through the lens of Buddhism. Welcome to Wisdom Woven. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% of viewers actually subscribe. Your support means a lot to us, and it helps us create more valuable content for you. So, if you enjoy what you're hearing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it makes a big difference. Now, let's dive into today's topic. Buddhism offers a profound yet simple approach to understanding life's bigger questions. It's not about following rules blindly or chasing after material success. Instead, it's about looking inward, understanding the nature of suffering, and realizing that your purpose isn't something you find outside of yourself, but something you awaken to within. In this journey, Buddhism teaches us that our purpose is intertwined with our experience of life. By reducing our attachment to desires and letting go of the constant craving for more, we can uncover a more meaningful existence. This isn't a quick fix or a step-by-step guide to success, but rather a path of self-discovery, where you come to understand that your true purpose is about living in harmony with the present moment. In this series, we'll explore how the teachings of the Buddha can offer timeless wisdom for those searching for purpose. It all starts with acknowledging that the answers aren't out there. They're already within you, waiting to be uncovered. Stay tuned as we journey together toward a deeper understanding of purpose, fulfillment, and peace. The nature of desire and suffering. In the heart of Buddhism lies a profound understanding of desire and suffering. To embark on the journey of discovering your true purpose, we must first explore these two concepts that are deeply intertwined in our lives. You might wonder, why do we suffer? And what role does desire play in this suffering? Every day, we find ourselves yearning for something. It might be a promotion at work, a romantic relationship, or even a material possession. We chase these desires, believing they will bring us happiness. But often, once we achieve what we wanted, the joy is fleeting. This cycle of wanting and getting, followed by wanting again, can feel never-ending. This is where the Buddha's teachings become essential. The Buddha taught that suffering, or dukkha as it is called in Pali, is an inherent part of human existence. It's not just about the big tragedies of life. It's also about the little disappointments we face daily. This could be the stress of a long commute, a disagreement with a friend, or the simple frustration of a day not going as planned. These feelings are all forms of suffering. Desire is a major source of this suffering. When we desire something, we create a gap between our current state and what we want. This gap can lead to feelings of inadequacy, frustration, and ultimately suffering. It's important to understand that desire in itself is not inherently bad. It's the attachment to these desires that causes pain. When we cling to our desires and believe that they define our happiness, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Imagine a simple example. Think about a time when you really wanted something. A new phone, perhaps. You saved up, planned for it, and finally bought it. At first, you feel thrilled, but over time, the excitement fades. Soon, you're looking at the latest model and feeling the urge to upgrade again. This cycle illustrates how our desires can trap us in a loop of wanting more, leading to a lack of satisfaction. In Buddhism, we learn that to find peace, we must let go of this attachment. This doesn't mean we stop wanting things altogether. Instead, it's about changing our relationship with desire. By observing our desires without judgment and recognizing them for what they are, we can begin to break free from their grip. This is an essential step in discovering our true purpose. To understand this better, let's delve into the Four Noble Truths, which are the foundation of Buddhist teachings. The first truth is that suffering exists. It's a universal experience. The second truth explains that the cause of suffering is desire and attachment. The third truth offers hope. It states that it is possible to end this suffering. Finally, the fourth truth lays out the path to this end, which is the Eightfold Path. By accepting that suffering is part of life and recognizing how our desires contribute to that suffering, we can start to make changes. This acknowledgement is the first step toward finding a deeper sense of purpose. When we learn to see our desires clearly, we can begin to differentiate between what truly nourishes our spirit and what simply feeds our ego. The practice of mindfulness is incredibly helpful here. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. It encourages us to notice when we are desiring something and to ask ourselves why we want it. Is it truly something that will bring us happiness, or is it just a fleeting urge? This practice can help us cultivate a sense of clarity and understanding, leading to a more purposeful life. When we start to let go of our attachments, we create space for new experiences and opportunities. This doesn't mean we stop pursuing goals. Instead, we pursue them with a lighter heart. We learn to appreciate the journey rather than fixate solely on the destination. This shift in perspective is crucial for discovering our true purpose. As we explore our desires, it's also important to consider the role of contentment. Buddhism teaches that true happiness comes from within. It's not dependent on external factors or possessions. By cultivating contentment with what we have, we reduce the suffering caused by desire. We begin to see that our purpose may not lie in the relentless pursuit of more, but in appreciating the present moment. Let's take a moment to reflect on the idea of impermanence, another key concept in Buddhism. Everything in life is transient. Our desires, our achievements, and even our very selves are constantly changing. By embracing this impermanence, we can learn to enjoy life without clinging too tightly to our desires. This acceptance allows us to flow with life rather than fight against it, making it easier to find purpose in our everyday experiences. Another essential aspect of this exploration is the concept of compassion. When we recognize our suffering and the suffering of others caused by desire, we can cultivate a sense of empathy. This understanding can guide us toward our purpose, as many people find fulfillment in helping others who are struggling. By sharing our experiences and supporting those around us, we contribute to a larger purpose that transcends individual desires. In summary, understanding the nature of desire and suffering is a crucial step on the path to discovering your true purpose. By observing our desires without attachment, practicing mindfulness, embracing impermanence, and cultivating compassion, we can break free from the cycle of wanting and suffering. As we move forward in this exploration, remember that your journey is unique. It may take time to uncover your true purpose, and that's perfectly okay. Each step you take toward understanding your desires and their role in your life is a step toward a more fulfilling existence. Embrace the journey with an open heart, and you may find that the answers you seek are already within you, waiting to be revealed. The middle path, balance and purpose. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often find ourselves swinging from one extreme to another. We chase after our desires with fervor, only to crash into feelings of emptiness and dissatisfaction. Or, we may retreat into a life of renunciation, thinking that happiness lies in giving up everything we love. But what if there's a better way? A way that offers balance, harmony, and a genuine sense of purpose. This is where the middle path comes in. The middle path is a core teaching in Buddhism, emphasizing moderation and balance in all aspects of life. It teaches us that neither the extremes of indulgence nor strict asceticism will lead us to true happiness. Instead, it encourages us to find a balanced approach to our desires, actions, and relationships. So how do we apply this concept to discovering our purpose? Let's begin with understanding desire. It's natural to have wants and needs, but when we let our desires control us, they can lead to suffering. For example, think about a time when you were so focused on achieving a goal. Maybe it was a promotion at work or a relationship that you neglected other important areas of your life. Perhaps you became consumed by anxiety, stress, and disappointment when things didn't go as planned. This is the nature of unchecked desire. It pulls us in, blinds us to other aspects of our existence, and ultimately leaves us feeling unfulfilled. In contrast, When we embrace the middle path, we learn to acknowledge our desires without becoming enslaved by them. It's about setting goals and pursuing them, but also recognizing that our worth isn't defined by what we achieve. For instance, if you're striving for success in your career, the middle path encourages you to work hard, but also to take time for self-care, relationships, and personal growth. It's a reminder that success is not just about climbing the corporate ladder. It's about enjoying the journey and finding fulfillment in the process. Now, let's talk about the concept of attachment. We often cling to the things we desire, believing that they will bring us happiness. But attachment can lead to suffering when we lose what we love, or when our expectations aren't met. By practicing the middle path, we can learn to enjoy life's pleasures without becoming overly attached. Imagine savoring a delicious meal, appreciating its flavors and textures without obsessing over how to replicate it later or worrying about when you'll have it again. This mindset allows us to fully experience joy in the moment without the weight of longing or regret. The middle path also applies to our relationships. In our pursuit of meaningful connections, it's easy to become overly attached to people, expecting them to fulfill all our emotional needs. This can lead to disappointment and strain. Instead, by adopting a balanced perspective, we can cherish our relationships while recognizing that they don't define us. We can love deeply but also maintain our independence and self-identity. This balance creates healthier, more fulfilling connections. Another important aspect of the middle path is understanding our responsibilities. Many of us feel overwhelmed by the demands of work, family, and social obligations. We may believe that the only way to be successful is to work harder and sacrifice our well-being. But the middle path teaches us that it's okay to set boundaries and prioritize our well-being. By doing so, we can approach our responsibilities with a clear mind and a positive attitude, making us more effective and fulfilled in our roles. In seeking our purpose, we should also consider the role of mindfulness. The middle path encourages us to be present in our lives, fully engaging with our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Mindfulness helps us recognize when we're veering toward extremes, whether it's in our ambitions or our fears. When we cultivate mindfulness, we become aware of our desires and attachments, allowing us to make conscious choices rather than reactive ones. This awareness opens the door to clarity about what truly matters to us, guiding us toward our genuine purpose. Furthermore, the middle path emphasizes the importance of self-reflection. Taking time to pause, reflect, and evaluate our actions and motivations can help us understand whether we're living in alignment with our values and purpose. Are we pursuing goals that resonate with our true selves, or are we chasing after what society tells us we should want? Regular self-reflection allows us to adjust our course and find balance, ensuring that our pursuits align with our deeper purpose. The beauty of the middle path lies in its flexibility. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Instead, it invites each of us to find our unique balance based on our circumstances, desires, and values. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's okay. This approach encourages us to be kind to ourselves as we navigate our individual journeys. As we explore our purpose, remember that it's a dynamic process. It can evolve over time as we grow and change. The middle path allows us to adapt to these shifts without losing sight of our core values. It reminds us that life is not about rigidly adhering to a predetermined path, but about remaining open to new possibilities and experiences. Finding your true purpose through the lens of the middle path requires patience and practice. It's about striking a balance between striving for what you want and accepting where you are now. This harmony can lead to a deeper understanding of yourself and a more meaningful existence. Ultimately, the middle path teaches us that our journey to discover purpose is as important as the destination itself. Embrace the process, enjoy the moments of balance, and trust that with each step, you're moving closer to understanding your true self. As we continue this journey together, let's keep exploring the teachings of Buddhism that can illuminate our path to purpose. The Four Noble Truths, Awakening to Reality. Let's begin by understanding the core of Buddhism, the Four Noble Truths. These truths are like a map that guides us through the maze of life. They help us see the reality of our existence and show us the path toward a more meaningful life. First Noble Truth, the truth of suffering. The first noble truth tells us that suffering is a part of life. This may sound negative at first, but it's actually a very realistic observation. Think about it. Everyone experiences pain, disappointment, and loss at some point. Whether it's a breakup, losing a job, or simply feeling unfulfilled, suffering is universal. It doesn't matter where you live or what your background is. We all share this experience. Recognizing that suffering exists is the first step toward understanding your purpose. It allows you to confront your feelings rather than avoid them. Second noble truth, the cause of suffering. The second truth explores the roots of suffering. Often, our suffering stems from our desires and attachments. We crave things, success, love, happiness, and when we don't get them, we suffer. Imagine holding tightly to a balloon filled with air. The more you grip it, the more pressure builds up, and eventually, it might burst. This is similar to how our attachments work. We cling to ideas, people, and material possessions, thinking they will bring us joy. When they inevitably change or disappear, we feel pain. By understanding this truth, we learn that our suffering often arises from our own expectations and desires. Third noble truth, the cessation of suffering. The third noble truth offers hope. It states that it is possible to end suffering. Imagine a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Carrying it around makes every step harder. Now, picture yourself taking off that backpack and feeling the weight lift. This is what the cessation of suffering feels like. When we let go of our cravings and attachments, we free ourselves from the burden of suffering. It doesn't mean we won't experience pain again, but it gives us the tools to navigate it with greater ease. By learning to accept life as it is, rather than how we want it to be, we create space for happiness and peace. Fourth noble truth, the path to the cessation of suffering. Now that we understand the problem and its cause, the fourth noble truth reveals the solution, the eightfold path. This path serves as a guide to living a more balanced and fulfilling life. It's not a checklist to complete, but rather a way of being. Let's briefly explore its components. Right understanding. This is about seeing things as they truly are. It means understanding the Four Noble Truths deeply and recognizing that life is impermanent. By accepting this, we can begin to see beyond our immediate desires. Right intent. This focuses on your motivations. Are you acting out of love, compassion, and kindness? Or are you driven by greed, hatred, or delusion? Cultivating the right intent allows you to act in ways that align with your true purpose. Right speech. The words we use have power. Right speech encourages us to speak truthfully, kindly, and helpfully. When we communicate in this way, we create a more positive environment for ourselves and others. Right action. This principle emphasizes ethical behavior. It encourages us to act in ways that don't harm others, fostering compassion and understanding in our relationships. Right livelihood. Your work should contribute positively to your life and the lives of others. Choosing a profession that aligns with your values helps you find purpose and fulfillment. Right effort. This involves cultivating positive states of mind and letting go of negative ones. It's about putting in the effort to grow, learn, and develop a more compassionate heart. Right mindfulness. This is the practice of being fully present in the moment. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, helping us understand our true nature. Right concentration. This focuses on developing a deep, meditative state of mind. It helps us gain insight and clarity, allowing us to see our purpose more clearly. By following the Eightfold Path, we can navigate the challenges of life with wisdom and compassion. Each step is interconnected, guiding us to develop a more profound understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. So, the Four Noble Truths are not just philosophical concepts, they are practical tools for navigating life. They invite us to awaken to the reality of our experiences and offer a pathway toward a more purposeful existence. Embracing these truths can transform your perspective, helping you find clarity in a world filled with noise and distraction. As you reflect on these teachings, consider how they apply to your own life. Are there desires or attachments that cause you suffering? What steps can you take to begin letting go of them? By understanding the Four Noble Truths, you're not just learning about Buddhism. You're embarking on a journey of self-discovery and awakening to your true purpose. Remember, it's a gradual process. Take your time and be gentle with yourself as you explore these profound insights. The Eightfold Path, a blueprint for purposeful living. Finding your true purpose can often feel overwhelming, like searching for a light in the dark. Fortunately, Buddhism offers a clear path to follow. The Eightfold Path. This isn't just a list of things to do. It's a way of living that can guide you toward a more meaningful existence. Each step on this path builds on the others, creating a holistic approach to understanding your purpose. Right understanding. The journey begins with understanding the nature of reality. This means grasping the Four Noble Truths, which tell us about suffering, its cause, and how to overcome it. By seeing the world as it truly is, impermanent and interconnected, you begin to appreciate your place in it. This understanding can inspire you to seek a purpose that benefits not only yourself, but also those around you. Right intent. With the right understanding comes the right intent. This is about setting your intentions to act with kindness, compassion, and non-attachment. When you align your desires with positive intentions, you can discover a purpose that resonates with your true self. Think of it as planting seeds in a garden. The more love and care you put into your intentions, the more they will flourish. Right speech. Words are powerful. They can uplift or destroy, heal or harm. By practicing right speech, you commit to speaking truthfully, kindly, and purposefully. When you communicate with mindfulness, you not only enhance your own understanding but also positively impact those around you. Purposeful communication fosters deeper connections and a more supportive community, which can guide you toward your own purpose. Right action. This principle emphasizes living ethically and acting in ways that do not harm others. By aligning your actions with your values, you create a sense of integrity that strengthens your sense of self. Consider how your actions contribute to the greater good. When you engage in activities that promote kindness and understanding, you naturally draw closer to your true purpose. Right livelihood. The work you choose plays a significant role in your overall sense of purpose. Right livelihood means earning a living in ways that do not harm others and that align with your values. Whether you're in a traditional job or pursuing a passion project, consider how your work can contribute to the well-being of others. When your livelihood is aligned with your principles, it becomes more than just a paycheck. It transforms into a calling. Right effort. This is about cultivating positive states of mind and letting go of those that hold you back. It's not just about hard work, but about working wisely. Make an effort to nurture qualities like compassion, mindfulness, and joy, while also recognizing and releasing negative thoughts and emotions. This effort creates a fertile ground for your true purpose to emerge. Right mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment. By cultivating awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and actions, you can gain insight into what truly matters to you. This clarity can illuminate your purpose. Mindfulness helps you observe your life without judgment, allowing you to see patterns and passions that might have gone unnoticed in the rush of daily living. Right concentration. This aspect focuses on developing mental focus and clarity. Through practices like meditation, you can train your mind to concentrate and connect with your inner self. Meditation allows you to explore your thoughts and emotions deeply, providing space for insights about your purpose to arise. As you build concentration, you find it easier to connect with your true self and your unique path in life. As you walk this eightfold path, remember that it's not about achieving perfection. Each step is a practice, an invitation to grow and learn. Some days, you may feel you're moving forward, while other days may feel like you're taking a step back. That's perfectly okay. What matters is your intention to keep moving forward, even if the path is winding and uncertain. Integrating the Eightfold Path into your daily life can help you align your actions and thoughts with your true purpose. For example, if you find yourself in a job that feels unfulfilling, reflect on how your work aligns with your values. Are you engaging in right livelihood? Are your intentions clear? By making small changes that align with the Eightfold Path, you can begin to feel a shift in your life. Imagine a person who works as a teacher. By practicing right speech, they create a classroom environment filled with encouragement and understanding. They embody right action by promoting kindness among their students. Their commitment to right livelihood inspires their students to pursue their passions with integrity. Through right mindfulness and concentration, the teacher remains present, inspiring others to find their own paths. By embracing the Eightfold Path, you embark on a journey toward a deeper understanding of your purpose. Each step offers valuable lessons that can transform your life. With time, patience, and dedication, you'll find that the journey itself becomes a source of purpose and fulfillment. So, as you continue on your quest for meaning, consider how you can apply the principles of the Eightfold Path in your own life. Whether it's in your work, relationships, or personal growth, these teachings offer a framework for living intentionally and purposefully. The path is open to you. All you have to do is take that first step, impermanence in the flow of life. In our quest for purpose, one fundamental truth we must embrace is the concept of impermanence. In Buddhism, impermanence refers to the idea that everything in life is in a constant state of change. This may sound simple, but it holds profound implications for how we understand our purpose and our place in the world. Think about it for a moment. The seasons change, the weather shifts, and our lives are filled with moments that come and go. Just as a flower blooms and eventually wilts, everything we experience, joy, pain, success, and failure, is temporary. Understanding this can be both liberating and challenging. It frees us from clinging too tightly to any one moment or achievement, reminding us that life is a continuous flow. Now, why is this important in our search for purpose? When we recognize that life is ever-changing, we can let go of the fear of loss or the anxiety of holding on to what we have. Many of us fear change. We resist it because it can be uncomfortable. But what if we viewed change as an opportunity for growth instead of something to be feared? Embracing impermanence allows us to be more open to new experiences and insights about ourselves and our purpose. For instance, consider a river. It flows steadily, but the water is never the same. Each drop is part of a larger journey, just like our experiences in life. If we hold on too tightly to past moments or future expectations, we may miss the beauty of the current flow. By understanding and accepting impermanence, we learn to appreciate the present moment, which is where our true purpose can often be found. In Buddhism, this understanding leads to a sense of mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment, experiencing life as it unfolds without getting lost in regrets about the past or worries about the future. When we practice mindfulness, we become more attuned to our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. This awareness can help us discover what truly resonates with us, guiding us toward our purpose. But how can we cultivate this mindfulness in our everyday lives? One effective way is through meditation. Meditation allows us to sit in stillness, observe our thoughts, and connect with the present moment. It's not about clearing your mind completely, but rather about becoming aware of the thoughts that come and go like clouds drifting across the sky. This practice helps us realize that thoughts, just like life's moments, are impermanent. They come and go, but we can learn not to cling to them. When we meditate regularly, we develop a greater understanding of the flow of life. We begin to see that our thoughts and feelings are not fixed parts of who we are, but rather temporary experiences that arise and fade away. This insight is empowering. It allows us to step back and observe our lives without being overwhelmed by them. It helps us to identify what truly matters and what aligns with our purpose. Moreover, embracing impermanence encourages us to live with intention. If we know that life is fleeting, we might prioritize our values and relationships differently. We may choose to spend more time with loved ones, pursue passions that ignite our spirits, or engage in activities that bring us joy. Understanding that every moment is precious can inspire us to take action, make meaningful choices, and live authentically. It's essential to acknowledge that impermanence can also bring sorrow. Losing a loved one or experiencing a significant change can be painful. But even in these moments of grief, there's a lesson to be learned. Just as the pain of loss is temporary, so too is the suffering that comes with it. By accepting the ebb and flow of emotions, we can find healing and understanding. We can learn to honor our feelings while also recognizing that they are part of the larger tapestry of life. In our search for purpose, impermanence invites us to reflect on what truly matters. Are we chasing after temporary pleasures, or are we investing our time and energy into pursuits that enrich our lives and those of others? When we embrace the idea that nothing is permanent, we can let go of superficial goals and focus on what genuinely fulfills us. This understanding can shift our mindset from one of scarcity to abundance. Instead of fearing loss, we begin to appreciate the richness of experiences, connections, and opportunities. Life becomes less about what we have or don't have and more about how we engage with the world around us. Ultimately, the practice of accepting impermanence leads us toward deeper wisdom. It teaches us that our purpose is not a destination to be reached, but a journey to be experienced. As we navigate life's ups and downs, we learn to adapt, grow, and evolve. By recognizing that change is a natural part of existence, we can cultivate resilience. Resilience allows us to face challenges with grace, knowing that they too are temporary. We become more flexible, open to new possibilities, and willing to embrace the unknown. In this ever-changing landscape of life, our purpose can emerge from our willingness to engage fully with each moment. Whether we find ourselves in joy or sorrow, success or failure, there's always an opportunity to learn and grow. This journey shapes our understanding of who we are and what we're meant to contribute to the world. As we conclude this part, remember that the flow of life is like a river, dynamic and ever-moving. Embrace the changes, cherish the moments, and stay open to discovering your true purpose within the impermanence. Allow life to unfold naturally, and you may find that your purpose reveals itself in unexpected and beautiful ways. Mindfulness, the key to unlocking your purpose. In a world that often feels chaotic, it can be difficult to find a sense of purpose. We rush through our days, distracted by our devices, our worries, and the endless tasks on our to-do lists. But what if the secret to discovering your true purpose lies in something as simple as being present? This is where mindfulness comes in, a core teaching in Buddhism that offers a powerful tool for unlocking your potential. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully aware of the present moment. It encourages us to observe our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. Imagine taking a moment to pause amidst the noise of your busy life. In that pause, you can reconnect with yourself and your surroundings. This is where clarity begins to emerge. By practicing mindfulness, we create space for self-reflection, allowing us to understand what truly matters to us. Let's explore how mindfulness can guide you to your purpose. Think about your daily routine. How often do you find yourself on autopilot? Perhaps you eat your meals without tasting them, or you drive to work while your mind is elsewhere. This disconnection can lead to feelings of emptiness and confusion. But when you practice mindfulness, you become fully engaged in each moment. You notice the flavors of your food, the sensations in your body, and the beauty of the world around you. One effective way to cultivate mindfulness is through meditation. Start with just a few minutes each day. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. As you inhale and exhale, thoughts will naturally arise. But instead of getting caught up in them, simply acknowledge them and return to your breath. This practice helps to train your mind to focus, making it easier to stay present throughout your day. In moments of mindfulness, you may begin to hear your inner voice more clearly. This voice often holds the key to your purpose. It might whisper what truly excites you, what brings you joy, and what you feel passionate about. By listening to this voice, you gain insight into your values and desires, which can guide you in making decisions that align with your true self. Mindfulness is not just a solitary practice. It can also enhance your interactions with others. When you are present in conversations, you listen more deeply, connect more authentically, and respond more thoughtfully. This connection with others enriches your life and can help you understand how you fit into the larger tapestry of existence. It reminds you that your purpose is not just about individual success. It's also about the impact you have on those around you. Consider how mindfulness can transform challenges into opportunities for growth. When faced with difficulties, it's easy to become overwhelmed and lose sight of your purpose. However, through mindfulness, you can approach these challenges with a clear mind. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can take a moment to reflect and respond thoughtfully. This practice not only helps you navigate obstacles, but also reveals important lessons that contribute to your personal growth. As you integrate mindfulness into your life, you may start to notice patterns and themes that resonate with you. Perhaps you find yourself drawn to helping others, or maybe you feel a strong connection to nature. These feelings can serve as guideposts, pointing you toward your purpose. They encourage you to explore paths that align with your true self, rather than simply following societal expectations. Another aspect of mindfulness is acceptance. It teaches us to accept our thoughts and feelings as they are, without trying to change or judge them. This acceptance creates a sense of peace and allows you to be more in tune with your inner self. When you embrace your experiences without resistance, you open yourself up to understanding your true desires and motivations. Remember, mindfulness is a practice, not a destination. It requires patience and persistence. Some days may feel easier than others, and that's okay. The key is to stay committed to the journey. Over time, you will cultivate a deeper awareness of yourself and your surroundings, leading to a more meaningful connection with your purpose. As you develop mindfulness in your life, consider setting intentions. Intentions are like guiding stars that steer you toward your purpose. Take a moment each morning to set a positive intention for the day. It could be something as simple as, I will approach my tasks with an open heart, or I will be present and appreciate the small moments. These intentions help anchor your mind and guide your actions. Mindfulness also encourages gratitude. By taking the time to notice the good things in your life, you cultivate a sense of appreciation that can illuminate your path. Gratitude helps shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, creating a more positive mindset. This shift can reveal opportunities and experiences that align with your purpose, often in unexpected ways. Finally, remember that mindfulness is about being kind to yourself. In the pursuit of purpose, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism. Instead, approach your journey with compassion. Allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. Recognize that every step, even the missteps, is part of your growth. This kindness fosters resilience and encourages you to keep exploring. In conclusion, mindfulness is a powerful key to unlocking your purpose. By being present, listening to your inner voice, and cultivating gratitude, you can connect with what truly matters to you. As you embark on this journey, remember that it's not just about finding answers, it's about embracing the process of self-discovery. Each moment offers an opportunity to learn, grow, and align with your true purpose. So take a deep breath, ground yourself in the present, and allow the journey to unfold. Compassion, living for others as part of your purpose. Compassion is a beautiful and powerful force that can change lives, both our own and those around us. In Buddhism, compassion isn't just an emotion. It's a way of living that connects us deeply to others. It reminds us that we are not isolated beings. Rather, we are part of a larger web of life. So, what does it truly mean to live with compassion, and how can it help you discover your true purpose? Imagine you're walking in a crowded market, and you see a stranger struggling to carry heavy bags. You can either walk past them, absorbed in your own thoughts, or you can pause and offer your help. This simple act of kindness can create a ripple effect. When we extend our hand to others, we not only lift their burden, but also lighten our own. Compassion transforms the way we see the world, shifting our focus from self-centered concerns to the well-being of others. At the heart of Buddhism is the idea of interconnectedness. We all share this planet, and our actions impact one another. When we embrace compassion, we begin to recognize that when we help someone else, we are ultimately helping ourselves. It's a win-win situation. By nurturing relationships and supporting others, we create a sense of belonging and community. This connection fosters our own happiness and fulfillment, guiding us toward our true purpose. But how do we cultivate compassion in our everyday lives? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to the feelings of those around you. Notice when someone is upset, stressed, or in need. Instead of quickly judging or dismissing them, try to step into their shoes. Imagine what they might be feeling. This practice of empathy opens your heart and allows you to respond with kindness. Another way to develop compassion is through mindfulness. When you take a moment to breathe and ground yourself, you become more attuned to the present moment. This awareness helps you notice the struggles of others more clearly. A simple mindful pause can lead to a spontaneous act of kindness. Whether it's offering a smile, a listening ear, or a helping hand, these small gestures can have a profound impact. Compassion also involves forgiveness. Holding on to grudges or resentment can weigh you down, preventing you from fully embracing your purpose. When you forgive others, you free yourself from the emotional burden that keeps you tied to negative experiences. Letting go creates space for positive energy to flow, allowing you to connect more deeply with your true purpose. Let's also consider how compassion can be a guiding light in difficult times. Life is full of challenges, and it's easy to become overwhelmed by our own struggles. However, when we focus on helping others who may be facing even greater hardships, we gain perspective. Volunteering your time at a local shelter, supporting a friend in crisis, or simply reaching out to someone who feels alone can uplift both them and yourself. In moments of darkness, compassion can shine brightly. It reminds us that we are not alone in our suffering. When we acknowledge the pain of others, we create a shared experience that fosters healing. In this way, compassion becomes a source of strength and resilience, helping us to navigate life's storms. As you explore your own purpose, consider how compassion fits into your life. What causes or issues resonate with you? Are there groups or communities you feel drawn to? Engaging with these interests allows you to express compassion in ways that feel authentic and meaningful to you. It could be advocating for environmental protection, working with marginalized communities, or simply being present for those in your life who need support. One of the most beautiful aspects of compassion is that it has no limits. It is not reserved for friends or family. It extends to strangers, animals, and even ourselves. Often, we are our own harshest critics. Practicing self-compassion is just as important as showing kindness to others. Treat yourself with the same gentleness and understanding you would offer a loved one. When you accept your flaws and mistakes, you create space for growth and healing. Imagine a world where everyone practiced compassion. Think about how different our lives would be if we all made an effort to support one another. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to a larger movement of love and understanding. When you embody compassion, you inspire others to do the same, creating a chain reaction of positivity. As you continue on your journey to discover your true purpose, remember that compassion is a vital part of that path. It brings joy, fulfillment, and a sense of connection that transcends individual struggles. Every time you choose to act with kindness, you are aligning yourself with your higher purpose. You are contributing to a world that desperately needs love and understanding. In summary, compassion is not just an ideal. It's a practice that can transform your life and the lives of others. By cultivating empathy, mindfulness, forgiveness, and a commitment to helping others, you can uncover a deeper sense of purpose. As you step into a more compassionate way of living, you will find that your own heart expands, and your life becomes richer and more meaningful. So, let this be a reminder. The more we give of ourselves, the more we receive. Embrace compassion as a guiding principle in your life, and watch as it illuminates your path toward a greater understanding of your true purpose. Together, let's make the world a better place, one compassionate act at a time. Karma and the cycle of cause and effect. Karma is a word many people have heard, but it's often misunderstood. At its core, karma is about cause and effect. Every action we take creates a reaction, not just in the world around us but within ourselves as well. Imagine throwing a pebble into a pond. The ripples spread out, affecting the water far from where the pebble landed. In the same way, our actions create ripples in our lives and the lives of others. In Buddhism, karma is not just about good or bad actions. It's about the intention behind those actions. When we act with kindness, love, and compassion, we generate positive karma. Conversely, when we act out of anger, greed, or ignorance, we create negative karma. This concept reminds us that we hold the power to shape our lives through our choices. Consider a simple daily example. You wake up and decide to help a neighbor who is struggling with groceries. This small act of kindness creates a positive ripple effect. Your neighbor feels appreciated and, in turn, may offer help to someone else. This cycle continues, illustrating how our positive actions can create waves of goodness in the world. On the flip side, if you were to react to a stressful situation with anger, it might lead to hurt feelings or conflict. This negativity can spread, impacting not only those involved but also your own peace of mind. The beauty of karma is that it encourages us to take responsibility for our actions. It's a reminder that what we do matters. Each moment is an opportunity to create positive energy in the world, to choose kindness over cruelty, and to act with awareness. Our purpose becomes clearer when we understand that our actions, big or small, contribute to the larger fabric of life. Karma also teaches us about the interconnectedness of all beings. We are not isolated individuals. Our lives are woven together. What affects one person can ultimately affect us all. When we recognize this, it encourages us to act with compassion and empathy, understanding that our well-being is tied to the well-being of others. In Buddhism, the cycle of karma is often discussed in the context of samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Our actions in this life influence our future lives. This idea may seem overwhelming, but it also offers hope. If we commit to making positive choices today, we can create a better future for ourselves and others. Karma isn't a punishment or reward system. It's simply the natural law of the universe. Just as gravity pulls objects toward the earth, karma pulls our actions back to us. If we plant seeds of kindness, we will eventually harvest love and compassion. If we plant seeds of anger, we will face the consequences of those actions. This understanding encourages us to pause and reflect on our intentions before we act. It prompts us to ask ourselves, what kind of ripples do I want to create in the world? When we align our actions with our values, we move closer to discovering our true purpose. To put this into practice, consider keeping a journal of your actions and their effects. Reflect on moments where your kindness led to positive outcomes and where your negative actions caused harm. This exercise will help you become more aware of the impact you have on others and guide you in making choices that align with your purpose. In the end, karma is about growth and learning. Each experience, good or bad, teaches us valuable lessons. When we view our lives through the lens of karma, we understand that we have the power to change our future by changing our actions today. As you navigate your journey, remember that every moment is an opportunity to create a positive impact. Embrace the responsibility that comes with your choices and trust that your intentions can lead you toward a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Through the lens of karma, you can start to see how your path is connected to the greater web of existence. By acting mindfully, you align yourself with a purpose that extends beyond your own life, contributing to the well-being of all beings. This connection, this responsibility, is a significant aspect of discovering your true purpose. So, as you go about your day, keep karma in mind. Let it guide your actions, and in turn, let those actions lead you toward a deeper understanding of who you are and what you're meant to do in this world. Each ripple you create matters. Each choice can change the course of your life and the lives of others. The journey of discovering your true purpose is not just about you. It's about the connections you forge and the impact you make along the way. Enlightenment, the ultimate realization of purpose. Enlightenment is a word that many people throw around. But what does it really mean? In the context of Buddhism, enlightenment refers to a profound understanding of life and existence. It's that moment when you realize who you truly are and what your purpose in this world is. But enlightenment isn't just a destination. It's a journey that unfolds over time, filled with insights and revelations. Imagine you're walking through a dense forest. At first, the trees are so tall and thick that you can hardly see the sky. You might feel lost, unsure of which way to go. But as you keep walking, you begin to notice the sunlight filtering through the leaves, casting beautiful patterns on the ground. Gradually, the path becomes clearer, and you realize you are not just wandering aimlessly. You are on a journey toward greater understanding. This is much like the path to enlightenment. In our daily lives, we often get caught up in the hustle and bustle. We chase after success, validation, and material possessions, thinking they will fill the void inside us. But when we take a moment to pause and reflect, we can start to see that these things don't provide lasting happiness. They might bring temporary joy, but they cannot satisfy the deeper longing for meaning and purpose. Enlightenment teaches us that true happiness comes from within. It's about understanding that you are part of something greater, a vast interconnected web of life. Every thought, action, and feeling you have impacts not only your life but the lives of others. Recognizing this connection can bring about a sense of peace and responsibility. When you realize that your actions matter, you begin to live with intention. One of the most important lessons on the path to enlightenment is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is simply being present in the moment, fully aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's about observing your experiences as they unfold, rather than getting lost in them. This practice helps you cultivate a deeper awareness of your inner self. When you are mindful, you start to see the patterns in your behavior and thoughts. You realize when you are acting out of fear, anger, or desire. With this awareness comes the opportunity for change. As you practice mindfulness, you also develop compassion, both for yourself and for others. Enlightenment involves recognizing that we all experience suffering and joy. This shared experience fosters empathy and understanding. When you feel compassion for others, you begin to see your purpose as more than just personal fulfillment. You understand that your journey can contribute to the well-being of those around you. This brings us to the concept of letting go. Holding on to past hurts, regrets, or grudges can weigh heavily on our hearts and cloud our vision of purpose. Enlightenment encourages us to release these burdens. It's not about forgetting what has happened, but learning to accept it as part of your story. When you let go, you free yourself from the shackles of the past and open up space for new possibilities. You create room for growth, healing, and understanding. As you progress on this journey, you might begin to experience moments of clarity, those aha moments where everything suddenly makes sense. These insights can be powerful. They often come during quiet moments of reflection or in times of stillness. Embrace these moments. They are glimpses of enlightenment. Each one brings you closer to understanding your true purpose. Enlightenment also invites us to examine our desires. Often, we chase after things that we think will bring us happiness, wealth, status, relationships, but many times, these desires are rooted in fear or insecurity. The journey to enlightenment helps us sift through these layers to find what truly fulfills us. What do you genuinely want? What resonates with your inner self? As you ask yourself these questions, you may discover that your true purpose is aligned with values like kindness, creativity, and connection. Remember, enlightenment is not about achieving perfection. It's about embracing your imperfections and recognizing that they are part of being human. Each flaw, each mistake, is an opportunity to learn and grow. This acceptance fosters a deep sense of inner peace and allows you to approach life with a lighter heart. The journey to enlightenment is often filled with challenges and obstacles. You might face doubts, fears, or moments of confusion. These experiences are normal. They are part of the process. Just like a seed must break through the soil before it can grow into a beautiful flower, your path to enlightenment may require some struggle. Embrace these challenges as part of your journey, knowing that each one contributes to your growth. As you continue on this path, surround yourself with supportive individuals who encourage your journey. Seek out teachers, mentors, or communities that resonate with your quest for understanding. Engaging with others who share similar values can be incredibly uplifting. They can offer guidance, share their experiences, and remind you that you are not alone. Lastly, remember that enlightenment is not a final destination but a continuous journey. Each moment brings new opportunities for growth and discovery. As you become more aware of yourself and the world around you, you will find that your purpose evolves. What once fulfilled you may change as you gain new insights. Embrace this fluidity. It is a sign of growth and deeper understanding. In the end, enlightenment illuminates your path, helping you see that your purpose is not fixed but dynamic. It encourages you to explore, to question, and to live authentically. As you journey toward enlightenment, you'll uncover not only your true purpose, but also a profound sense of peace, joy, and connection with the world around you. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and allow your journey to unfold. You are on the path to discovering your true self and purpose, and every step is worth taking. Practical steps to align with your purpose using Buddhist teachings. Finding your true purpose can often feel like a daunting task. But what if I told you that the teachings of Buddhism offer practical steps to help you align with your purpose? These steps are not about following strict rules or seeking external validation. Instead, they invite you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and inner peace. Let's explore how you can use Buddhist teachings in your daily life to uncover your purpose. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is at the heart of Buddhist practice. It encourages you to be fully present in each moment. To start, set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts without judgment. As you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings, you'll begin to understand what truly matters to you. This awareness can guide you toward discovering your purpose. Reflect on your values. Take time to identify what you value most in life. Write down your core beliefs, such as compassion, honesty, or creativity. Consider how these values align with your daily actions and decisions. Are you living in a way that reflects what's important to you? Understanding your values will help you clarify your purpose and make choices that resonate with your true self. Embrace impermanence. Buddhism teaches us that everything is impermanent. By accepting this truth, you can let go of attachments to outcomes and expectations. Instead of worrying about what could happen in the future, focus on the present moment. Embracing impermanence allows you to be open to new experiences and opportunities, which can lead you closer to your purpose. Cultivate compassion. Compassion is a fundamental principle in Buddhism. By practicing kindness toward yourself and others, you can create a more meaningful life. Volunteer, lend a helping hand, or simply listen to someone in need. Acts of compassion can provide a sense of fulfillment and connection, helping you realize that your purpose is often intertwined with the well-being of others. Set intentions, not goals. Goals can sometimes lead to stress and disappointment, especially if they are tied to external validation. Instead, focus on setting intentions. Intentions are about how you want to show up in the world. For example, you might intend to be more patient, loving, or open-minded. These intentions guide your actions and decisions, creating a sense of purpose rooted in your values rather than external achievements. Engage in meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool for self-reflection and clarity. Try dedicating time each day to meditate. You can focus on your breath, visualize your ideal life, or simply observe your thoughts. Meditation helps quiet the noise of daily life, allowing you to tap into your inner wisdom. Over time, you may find insights about your purpose emerge naturally. Connect with nature. Nature has a unique way of grounding us and reminding us of life's interconnectedness. Spend time outdoors, go for a walk, hike, or simply sit in a park. Observe the beauty around you and let it inspire a sense of wonder. Nature can help you reflect on your place in the world and the impact you want to have, further guiding you toward your purpose. Seek community. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can provide support and encouragement on your journey. Join a meditation group, attend workshops, or engage in discussions about purpose and spirituality. Sharing your experiences and learning from others can deepen your understanding and help you find clarity in your own path. Let go of comparison. In a world filled with social media highlights and external benchmarks, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. Remember that everyone's journey is unique. Instead of measuring your worth against others, focus on your own path. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, and celebrate your individuality. Embrace challenges as growth opportunities. Life will inevitably present challenges. Instead of viewing them as setbacks, see them as opportunities for growth. Each obstacle can teach you something valuable about yourself. Reflect on what you learned from difficult experiences and how they shape your understanding of purpose. Live with gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. Take time each day to acknowledge the things you are thankful for. This practice cultivates a positive mindset and helps you appreciate the journey, making it easier to see how your experiences contribute to your purpose. Nurture your curiosity. Allow yourself to explore new interests and passions. Curiosity opens doors to new experiences and perspectives. Try new activities, read different genres, or learn a new skill. As you explore, you may discover hidden talents or passions that resonate with your sense of purpose. Stay open to change. Your purpose may evolve as you grow and experience life. Stay open to change and be willing to adapt. Life is a continuous journey of learning and discovery. Embracing this fluidity allows you to align with your purpose more authentically, as you understand that it can shift and grow alongside you. Find joy in the journey. Instead of fixating solely on the destination, find joy in the process of self-discovery. Each step you take brings you closer to understanding your purpose. Celebrate small victories and relish the moments of clarity that arise along the way. Joy fuels your motivation and makes the journey more fulfilling. Practice self-compassion. As you navigate your quest for purpose, be kind to yourself. There will be moments of doubt and confusion, and that's okay. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a friend. Understand that this journey takes time and patience, and every experience contributes to your growth. Engage in continuous learning. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of lifelong learning. Read books, attend lectures, and engage in discussions that challenge your perspectives. The more you learn, the more you expand your understanding of yourself and your purpose. Knowledge can be a powerful tool in your quest for meaning. Integrate teachings into daily life. Buddhism isn't just about formal practice. It's about integrating its teachings into your everyday life. Look for opportunities to apply concepts like mindfulness, compassion, and non-attachment in your daily activities. Whether it's at work, in relationships, or during simple tasks, these principles can guide you toward a more purposeful existence. Explore spirituality beyond Buddhism. While Buddhism offers valuable insights, don't hesitate to explore other spiritual traditions and philosophies. Each belief system has unique perspectives on purpose and meaning. Learning from diverse sources can enrich your understanding and provide a broader framework for your journey. Document your journey. Consider keeping a journal to track your thoughts, feelings, and discoveries along the way. Writing allows you to process your experiences and reflect on your growth. Over time, you may notice patterns or themes that can help illuminate your purpose. Trust the process. Lastly, trust that the journey itself is a vital part of uncovering your purpose. You don't need to have everything figured out right away. Be patient with yourself and allow the process to unfold naturally. As you continue to explore and engage with the world, your purpose will gradually reveal itself, guiding you toward a life of meaning and fulfillment. By integrating these practical steps into your life, you'll find that the path to discovering your true purpose becomes clearer. Remember, it's not about finding one singular purpose, but about living authentically in each moment. Embrace the teachings of Buddhism as a guiding light on your journey, and allow them to inspire you toward a life filled with purpose and meaning. Conclusion: embracing your purpose with wisdom woven. As we come to the end of this journey, I want to speak to you not as a teacher, not as someone who holds all the answers, but as someone walking alongside you on this path. Life is a beautiful and complex experience, and the search for true purpose is something we all share. Whether you've been with us from the beginning or have just joined, I invite you to pause and reflect on everything we've explored together. Think about where you were when we first started this series. Maybe you were feeling a bit lost, questioning your direction, or wondering if there's more to life than just the day-to-day grind. Perhaps you've had moments of doubt, confusion, or frustration. Those feelings are not wrong. They are part of the human experience, part of what makes you alive. But now, as we conclude, I hope you can see that your purpose isn't something distant, elusive, or unattainable. It's right here, woven into every breath, every moment, and every choice you make. Buddhism teaches us that true purpose is not found in the external. It's not in wealth, status, or even in achieving specific goals. Instead, your purpose is revealed by how you live each day, by the awareness you bring to every action, and by the compassion and wisdom you cultivate along the way. As the Buddha said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Your purpose is already within you, waiting to be realized. The journey within. By now, you've learned that purpose isn't a destination. It's not something you can find once and for all. It's a journey. Every day, we're presented with opportunities to align ourselves more closely with our true nature. And every day, we can choose to either walk in harmony with our inner truth or be swept away by the distractions and desires of the world. What Buddhism teaches us is that the journey to discover your purpose is one of awakening. Awakening to the reality of suffering, as we explored in the Four Noble Truths. Awakening to the path that leads away from suffering, as we saw in the Eightfold Path. Awakening to the impermanence of all things, and finding peace in that understanding. And awakening to the interconnectedness of all beings, realizing that your purpose isn't just about you, but about how you contribute to the world around you. Before we close, I want to thank you for being a part of Wisdom Woven. Your journey matters, and your presence here is a testament to your desire for growth and deeper understanding. If you found value in this series, please take a moment to like, comment, and share this video with others. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% of viewers subscribe. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful content, so if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and join our community. As we end, remember, the path to discovering your true purpose is not something you complete. It's something you live every day. Thank you for walking this path with us, and may you continue to find peace, purpose, and wisdom in every step.